This was the marks in my November 22 attempt in Group 2. I had failed in all my subjects. I couldn't even get 40 in any of the subjects. And this is my Group 2 marks in May 23. I got 35 in advanced accounts and 26 in audit in November 22. And the same was increased to 70 in advanced accounts and 71 in audit in May 23. I will also share you my notes in the video. At least how I prepared the notes, you will get a brief idea so that you can also prepare the same. Now, the big question, Group 1 or Group 2 or both groups? If you have given both groups previously, close your eyes and go for both groups again. But if you are given a single group and you're not very confident about it and you're costing us however weak, go for group 1 and clear it off. And anyways, if you have cleared your group 1, congrats, you have only 2 papers left. Now let's talk about the strategies I followed. Set a timetable each and every day. I used to divide my studying slots in early morning, then after breakfast morning, then after lunch, and after snacks, and till the night. So you have to break up like this, or as per your opinion, anything is fine. But stick to this timetable. The habit of keeping a timetable allows you to know, okay, what I need to do after 2 hours in the afternoon, in the evening. So that gives you a clear image. Any day you don't feel like studying, this timetable is the one which will motivate you to keep studying. I told you guys, right, make timetable. I used to make timetable like this. This was only audit because I think I had my audit exam then. I'll show you the timetable as well, how I made. Yeah, here you go. So like I think this was exam time, so you can see only FM eco and only audit. If I go previously, I think you may find the timetable. So yeah, there was one over here. See, 6:30 to 9 balance AS consolidation eco. I try to include 2 subjects in a day. Don't try to include 3, it will become too much for a day. Include 2. Yeah, since if you're giving both the groups, you can include 3 as well. See, this is how I kept it simple. See, here you go. Complete SM. Now, at the time of recording this video, I'm assuming that your exams will start from May 1st. So you guys have about 100 to 105 days. So make a promise to yourself that you're gonna utilize each and every day to the maximum potential. Don't target the number of hours, but you have to make sure that you have given your best. The first and foremost is writing habit. Make sure that you practice each and every sum, whether it is practical or illustration, by your hand. That is the most important thing. And as this is the first attempt in the new syllabus, ICAI will be asking questions more related to RTPs and your practicals since they don't have any new questions. So make sure that you go through all the practical and illustrations, and mainly, as I emphasized on this, as always, go through RTPs, and I will keep emphasizing that always go through the RTPs as well. Make a habit of sitting for long duration. People say, no, study for half an hour, take 5 minutes break, then study for half an hour, take 5 minutes break. That logic actually didn't help me. What I used to sit like 2 hours, 3 hours continuously, as you can see in my timetable as well. Imagine I studied audit for 1 hour, 1.5 hours, and I started feeling bored. I pick up one sum of consolidated financial statement of advanced accounts. I used to do last illustration, yeah, practical big sum. I used to do that for 15 minutes, then switch back to audit. I used to divide it like this. Or say I was doing advanced accounts for like 2 hours continuously and I was bored. I did not take a break. I picked up audit and the notes which I've written only the key points. I just used to read that. Changing of work is the buster of your stress, not taking 5 minutes break or going. Yeah, that is also fine, you can do that, but this is what I followed and this helped me a lot. So this was how I prepared for theory, and this was how I prepared for audit, and this helped me a lot. So this was the timetable. This was around a week before exam, and yeah, essay 200. You don't need to write the entire answer. As you see this example, advantages of audit: safeguard financial interest, detects wastage losses, settling trade disputes, settling accounts, settling liabilities, inherent limitations, nature of FR, nature of AP elements, So this was how I wrote. Threats to Independence, Saif. This was all shortcuts of Karthik Iyer sir, and professional skepticism, everything. This is how I wrote. All this, only the key points. Say 210. I found this book in the library, so I bought it home saying I could show it to you guys. And this was KOCB, which was there. I'll later be showing you this answer KOCB ka. It came in the answer sheet as well. So this was all I wrote. IRO and AFRF, nature of entity, structure, operations, ownership. This was the knowledge of client business. The same answer which I had written only the points and factors, and this was the detailed answer. As you can see, I wrote this much, and I was awarded 4 on 4 on this. So this is one of the example. This was all the things you need to write. I wrote it for each and every chapter. I made it like this, and whenever I was bored of reading, doing other subject, I just used to switch to this and read this. So I didn't, as you can see, I didn't write the entire answer. All I wrote was only the answers, only the key points. And this is another answer where factors of choosing an identification of appropriate benchmark. So this was the answer, and this is what how I have wrote in the key points. It is exactly the summarized version of the answer. You have to practice only the key points when you're writing the answers. India's mock test, guys. Do not underestimate the power of mock test. Yes, I saw a comment previously on the audit video saying he was very scared when he saw the mock test paper, and the entire objective of writing the mock test is to get scared. Even I wrote both the mock test and I got around 35 and 37 in both the mock test, which was around 1 month before my exam. So that is completely fine. When people write mock test and they come back, they realize that they've been playing all around and they start sitting and studying. So that is more important. I wrote the mock test for the same thing. At least you know where you are and where you need to be. So give both the mock tests, which will be conducted by the ICAI. And don't think like, okay, I'll take online and I'll set a timer in the library or at my home and write. Go and write it physically. I don't care even if half of the day wastes. That is not a waste. That is your biggest investment. And I recommend everybody to write your mock tests. More than anybody pushes you, it's you have to push yourself. I remember one day my friend, he was very tired of studying in the library and he wanted to go home. And I was just in the library motivating him, and he told me, bro, I cannot study, I'm going home. It was like 1 month before his exam, and he was studying daily. He just wanted to go back an hour earlier that day. And I told him, bro, when my exams were going on, I remember when there was still 3 months for the exam, I was always the last to leave the library. My objective of saying this is you have to push your limits. No matter how much, you can go more. So if you're tired of studying, change the subject or go for a 5 minutes walk. But you have to sit and study. End of the day, not everyone are smart like Einstein. We guys need to put much more effort. So it all comes to hard work. So self-talk is the most important thing, guys. Start talking positive to yourself. Keep telling that you'll do it and you'll definitely do it. Keep working. All the best, guys. Jai Anjaneya.